Every so often, I will remember this story and think to myself, I really did not have the same childhood as other people. Since I randomly remembered it the other day, I figured I would come on here and tell you guys. But first we gotta crack open this Alani. I have not had caffeine today and this is gonna get me through. So let's set the scene a little bit. I was 8 or 9 years old. My biological father went to prison for 10.5 years, which is a totally different story. If you want the story time on that, I will give it to you. I hate this man, so I have no problem airing this man's dirty laundry out on the internet. So he went to prison for 10.5 years, and he was in a maximum security prison for the majority of his sentence. Mind you, he was in like 6 maximum security prisons throughout his sentence, like probably like 12 or 13 when this happened. I was still new to the whole visiting in prison thing, so I was very nervous. Most of the prisons that he was in, they had an option where you could go take pictures with your family, and you just never knew who was going to be taking the pictures. It could be a guard, it could be another inmate. You would get pictures like this with your inmate and your family. Each table in the visitation room would be called up one at a time by a guard because the inmates weren't really allowed to be out of their chair and walking around. So pictures were really the only time during visitation that the inmates could get out of their chair. So this one day we go up to get our pictures taken, and there's like normally a background and like a bench that you can get your picture taken in front of. Like you can see the bench. We go back, get our picture taken. Normally there was about 2 or 3 pictures taken, so that way the inmate could take one back to his cell and then the visitors could take some home. We get our pictures taken, all good. It was another inmate that took the pictures. I remember this so vividly. We go back to the table, we sit down, and the first thing my biological dad says to me, "That was the nicest murderer you'll ever meet, huh?" And I just looked at him like, and he was like, "Yeah, he murdered his whole family because the voices told him to do it."